You've probably never heard of my search engine before. I call it Search Crew. That's because it's not been produced or made by a large enterprise, unlike Google and Bing. And the main feature that I have of it is themes. Bing, for a little bit, allowed you to have like a custom background at the top. DuckDuckGo has like color themes, but my search engine actually has like real themes, like header bar themes. You can like adjust the theme that's at the top of the page. And recently I just celebrated the 1-year anniversary of Search Crew being online and kind of updated the website a little bit. If you want to check it out, go to searchcrew.github.io. It will be available there. It is open source, only the desktop version is though. If you want to find that out, go to launchpad.net/searchcrew. One of the main updates I made to it is I made the homepage completely different. It now has a brand new anniversary theme. It is available in the drop-down list on the preferences page. And I changed the little blurb about the background to talk about the 1-year anniversary. And the background is now a slice of purplish blue cake, because that is the color scheme for the anniversary theme. I also technically made this update version 2.0.2. Yes, there have been multiple revisions. Version 1 is not open source on Launchpad. It's on an archived GitHub repository. That's on my like Slender Studios thing. Version 1 really isn't anything great. There's no reason to use it. It's not any different from just Google Custom Search. So I wouldn't really recommend checking that one out. Like I said, searchcrew.github.io is the current stable version 2. And yeah, I'd really appreciate it if people used it. That would be very nice. But on the feature side of things, I removed the link to access the Search Crew 1.x website because that has recently been discontinued. If you go there, it just tells you to go to the new version of Search Crew because, like I said, there's no reason to keep it up. There's no reason to use it. Bing is just better at that point. And still with the current version of Search Crew, Bing is better. I don't care about Google, so don't yell at me for saying Bing. I also added some text in the preferences page that tells you like the version. Now, you're probably still wondering if by this point in the video you have visited the URL or have seen the screenshots. You're probably thinking like, okay, well, what's the results layout like? Well, that's still the issue. The results page doesn't have anything there that's that unique to the search engine itself. So that's why Search Crew 3 is going to completely change that. Search Crew 3 is coming out next year, and it's going to be the largest overhaul of the search engine ever to be made. And that's why I'm also in this video going to kind of talk about some of the things I want to change. The first thing is going to be the homepage wallpaper. Originally, it was supposed to be a thing I would update weekly, but I don't really feel like making weekly commits just to change a text blurb in a black box and the background image of the homepage. So in Search Crew 3, the user will just be able to set any image as the background, either by uploading an image from their computer or inputting an image URL. I think that's definitely a lot better than what Bing and Google do, where they just kind of pick it for you. Well, actually, never mind. There's another reason why Google's stupid. They don't even put an image on their thing. It's just a gray or white background. What kind of like stupidity is that? Also, the themes experience is going to be completely updated. Themes will no longer just be images that are set in the header bar. Instead, they'll just be full-on CSS files that you load into the thing, so you can customize basically any aspect of the website. Keep in mind that this is still just the implementation list, and not all of these features are actually in it yet. And this isn't anything that is confirmed. This is just what I hope to do. Most likely, all the stuff I've mentioned so far will be happening. And trust me, the homepage, like I said, the background will be user customizable, but the homepage is going to be completely different. Another thing that's going to change is like filters. In the current version of Search Crew, you can't customize how you search from the homepage like you can with Google. Like, there's also no searchcrew.github.io/images. So what I'm going to do is just have like buttons at the bottom that you can switch between web, image, video, and news. Shopping might be added, but I don't really see how that's any different from just selecting a custom site search to eBay or something like that, which is another feature we're going to have. Now you can select any website from a drop-down list and just type it in. There's going to be a preset number of websites in the drop-down list, or you can just type in a URL to a website you want to search, and then it will just search that website when you type a query into the search box. Before, you had to type site and then colon, then put the URL, then a space, and then type your search query, and that just takes up more room in the search box. Search Crew 3 is also going to have tablet optimization, so you're going to be able to use the desktop website user interface on tablets instead of the phone user interface, because I don't know about you, but this doesn't really look that great in terms of something you would want to use on a tablet, because that's what currently it does. On a tablet, it'll just take this user interface and like stretch it out. And yeah, that's another thing. On the mobile website, I was too lazy to add bespoke accents, but that's also because I want to deter people from using my mobile website. Why does my hair keep getting messed up? I don't understand what's going on here. I want to deter people from searching stuff on their phones because computers just give a better experience anyway, even if... And at this point, to get a decent computer is basically the same price as a decent mid-range to low-range phone. So there's no reason, in my opinion, not to just use the desktop website, because it's a bigger screen, you have a physical keyboard, physical mouse, it's not a phone. And I don't feel like putting effort into a mobile website. I'd rather, because I'm developing it on a computer and I'm using it on a computer, I don't use my phone, so I'm not really going to be putting all this effort into a mobile website when I'm not ever going to use it. Other people probably would, but that's why you just download the mobile app, which is another thing I'm going to talk about. We're going to have a lot more platforms added, not iOS. That's all I'm going to say for now. You'll have to wait till the launch event comes out in order to actually figure out what platforms I'm going to release the app on. Search Crew 3 will also be hopefully compatible with older browsers like Internet Explorer 8 and up. I might have to make it 9 and up just because of CSS limitations. That's really just going to make it a lot more authentic, because using a skeuomorphic website on Internet Explorer 8 just fits the whole idea, and that's mainly why I want to do it. So, you know, hopefully I'll be able to do that. But yeah, guys, other than that, there's nothing else for me to talk about. So hopefully people start looking at my search engine and it gets a little more attention after this. If it doesn't, I don't really care, because it's mainly just for me. I'm just passionate about what I develop and just felt like sharing it with you guys, see if you guys are really interested. But yeah, no matter if you guys care or not, there still will be a launch event on the Slender Tech YouTube channel and the Slender Studios YouTube channel. By the way, if you're not aware, there is a Slender Studios YouTube channel for different things I make that don't just have to do with like me, myself, and I, that have to do with Slender Studios as a whole. So if you want to subscribe to that, you can just go to youtube.com/@official Slender Studios. No spaces, no capitals, all lowercase, and that will get you where you need to go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for future updates on my search engine, and I'll see you in the next video. I must have said howdy. Agurabaya. Oh, also, not sure if you really noticed, but back here, I have a squirrel with the Zune earbuds on. It's just kind of funny. Yeah, probably nobody cares, but I have a squirrel, because squirrels are like my favorite animal. So, yeah, just wearing buds. Also, if you want me to do some content like on the Zune itself, I'll happily do it. I was just using this today as more or less like a picture viewer kind of thing. So